Hi guys, I'm back and today I'm gonna talk about the new high-grade robo Arc model kit from Bandai. This high-grade model kit is from a Bandai high-grade infinitism line where they redesign older super robots from the 70s. But there's a twist. This kit is not a redesign, it's just robo Arc how it is back then and now. I think Bandai created this for a new anime that's coming out in July. It's coming out on my birthday. So yeah, it's coming out in July. So Bandai, to celebrate that show, made this model kit. This model kit was $40 when it's gonna release. That's the retail price, the original price. I don't know. Now, if you look at the picture, you can see that this kit is pretty shiny, but that's not the case. It's the CGI computer generated picture. The real thing wouldn't be this shiny. But if you want it to be shiny, you can buy Tamiya clear gloss top coat. It's a coat you spray over your model kit, doesn't change colors, but make the model kit look shinier. And it's what I'm gonna do when I get this kit in September. Now we can see this doesn't use any joint from the infinitism line. You can see that the shoulder joint, the arm joint, the leg joint, it's nothing like the infinitism line. But I've got a suspicion. I feel like it's a joint of the new Full Mechanics Calamity Gundam that's also releasing. Okay, let's see if my suspicion is real. There we go. You can see that it looks very similar, but let's analyze. Right here, the shoulder is a ball joint. Okay, that's one off, but Bandai could also just redesign and put a ball joint there if they want. It's super easy to do that, so it might still be the same as this one. But another suspicion that makes me think it's may not be this arm is you can see here the arm joint. It's a kind of a hinge joint that's attached to a ball socket up on the shoulder. Now if you look at the calamity joint, that's not the case. But if you look at some picture here, I'm just gonna find one that's visible. The shoulder joint attached to the gray piece on the shoulder looks super similar to the one on the calamity. So maybe it's the same. Now why am I so worried that's gonna be the same? You look at the calamity Gundam arm joint, you can see this part right here. This part. You can see that the piece is connecting to the arm is not that strong. It comes down, it goes there, and there's a peg down, but the other direction that's going, there's no support there. It's just there, and it's gonna break. Now I have this experience with a smaller kit, which is already a red flag for this kit, because smaller kits usually tend to break harder than the bigger kits. And that experience is with the high grade Iron Blooded Orphans Gundam line. There's Barbatos, Chimaras Vidar, Astro, wherever from that show. I had 5 of them. There's the Barbatos the Lupus, Barbatos the Lupus Rex. Oh, my phone just shut off. Now it's back. Okay, I used to have 5 of them, and 4 of them broke, and I threw it away because back then I didn't know better. Now that specific kind of joint is very hard to fix, because if you want to place a metal pole through there, it goes up and to the ball and socket that's connecting to the other arm that's connecting to the main body. So if you want to fix it, you have to somehow make a very thin piece of metal pole and somehow also make it curve like the arm and somehow drill it curvely and put it through there. That's a hassle. So bye bye. If this kit actually has this joint, I'm not going to get it. Again, I have 5 of the IBO. Yesterday, I was moving my Gundam set, and the high grade Kimaru's Vidar from the IBO is holding some weapon, and I just want to take it off. So I grab the Kimaru's Vidar, I post the arm so it could be better to get the weapon out of the hand. I spin and it broke right off. It just broke and I can't do anything about it. Right now, the Kimaru's Vidal, I glued it together, so now it's a statue, and I place it, and I didn't touch it again. Ever. So, if you see right here, there's a socket, so it might not be this one. I hope it's not. But if you look at the joint that's bending the arm, if you see here, this is a bit more curved. This is a bit more square. So another suspicion that it's not gonna be this one, but Bandai could change a bit and could use the same structure. I hope it's not. Just going back. If you see here, the arm could bend off. Means that brown piece on the shoulder is not just like a thing that's being held by this joint, but no, it's a thing that this joint held to give it extra articulation. So another proof that it might not be that joint. I hope. You see the leg joint is not the infinitism, but it's a new kind of joint. And you see here some piece below the leg looks like it could move. There's a gap. So we might get some dropkick gimmick like the Freedom Gundam. Or we might not get the dropkick, which I prefer because dropkick gimmick could also be easier to break. So the knee joint, it looks like it will have a double bend. Now what I forgot to mention, I have a lot of robo figures or model kit to know that the arm and the leg usually only have one bend, and it's very frustrating to post some posts that the robo usually does. So if this has only one joint, I'm gonna get mad and I'm gonna customize it so it could have 2 double joints. Yes, I've been collecting like robo figures since 2010, and if this happens, yeah, I'm gonna get mad. So here you can see the ball joint for the pole, the pointy pole. is movable. I see. So it's movable. You can see right here. It's movable. Now it's in a wing shape. Also, another sense here, you can see that the arm is stretching here and the leg. There's a gap up there, and that part below that looks like it's not gonna move. So another thing, it might just be a double joint, I hope. Okay, the arm, the part that I think wouldn't move because I don't see the joint move, and the part that you can see the joint is right now in no use. So Bandai just not make it this pose, so the arm is 100% a double bend. You can see the spikes on the arm too. Oh, and the piece inside the shoulder could also move, judging from this picture. Okay, this is the accessories. The Getter Tomahawk. You make it a double Getter Tomahawk or Getter Boomerang. Some more hands, some folded spikes, and some extended spikes. A normal face, open mouth face. Yeah, if you don't know what Getter Arc is, it's a Getter Robo that could open its mouth too. Unlike other Getter Robos, there's one scene in the manga I remember it bites its enemies apart. Yeah, and that's gory as fuck, so I hope this mouth extension is actually included and not a separate P Bandai set. Again, that's it. That's all I gotta say about this. That's everything that I gotta say about this. Well, it's good. I'm gonna get it, but I was watch at other people's reviews, like the speed build, see if it's solid enough, and get it. Yeah, and that's it. Bye.